Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rojo. This is a convict's perspective, man. We had another one, another sick individual decided instead of removing himself, he was going to take his mental illness out on others. Brooklyn subway shooting leaves 16 injured. Undetonated devices were found. New York City Police Department confirmed that a shooting took place in a Brooklyn subway station Tuesday morning during peak commuting hours. People headed into Manhattan. That's where all the buildings are. That's downtown New York City, essentially. 16 people were injured. Uh, Dude came in a gas mask and started throwing smoke bombs and started unloading. Multiple people were injured at the 36th Street subway station in Brooklyn. Um, I don't know if they caught him. I don't know none of that right now. But he was seen in a gas mask and carrying a book bag. Came in there and unloaded. There's not so many details right now, but a lot of people are being treated for smoke inhalation, gunshots. People were hit with the shrapnel rounds penetrating other materials. But there was there's some video, man, so it'll probably surface. I just got my ass up and seen this, man. But mass incident. It hasn't said casualties or anything at this point. But yeah, man, this is the society we live in. Unfortunately, and unfortunately as well, this is going to be used to blame the particular weapon that he used. You know, and there's way more people. I mean, 90% more people are responsible owners of firearms. But that's going to be the main thing everybody's talking about is, well, if they couldn't get this, they couldn't get that. They've been after, you know, handguns, rifles for decades. You know what I mean? And this is going to be what it is. It's unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, but you got to remember at the same time he could have went in there with a Molotov cocktail or something and done the same amount of damage. You know, so it's gonna come down to the Second Amendment being brought into question again and whoop de whoop. And I empathize for the victims and their families and all this and that. But it's time for people to stop trying to blame other things, man. People blaming this on this, people blaming that on that. Let's just say what it is. A sick person wanted to hurt people, and that's what he did. No more, no less. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't like waking up to that stuff, man, seeing that. Then people are going to work to support their families, trying to mind their own business. Some weirdo went in there and had some evil agenda, man, and that's what it boils down to. At no time should you be trying to harm another human being except in defense of yourself being harmed. You know what I mean? And that's just grown logic that any human being should be able to understand. Anyway, this is just a real brief update, man, for those of y'all who haven't seen it. 16 people injured, gunman opens fire, subway, New York, middle of commute. He used smoke bombs to distract him. He'd been watching too much doomsday survival stuff. That's that. But remember, all the Americans who own firearms, and there's millions and millions and millions of them, every time this happens, you're trying to take things away from other people who have nothing to do with it. They went to work today, their firearms are in their safe, chilling, not bothering nobody. You know, there's actions by sick people that do sick things. People running cars into groups. They're not talking about taking cars. So shout out to all those people, man. Hopefully the injuries aren't that substantial and everybody will be all right. Those that aren't, man, it's very unfortunate, man. mental health issue, not a firearm issue. My opinion only. It's your boy Rojo. Have a good day.